Welcome to the Hit List Show. I'm your host, Sesay-Harrell. And on the Hit List Show, you're going to be learning everything about beauty, brains, fashion, talent, and what's happening in the streets and in your neck of the woods. So tune in to the Hit List Show. City to the Hit List Show. I'm your host for today, Zain, representing New York City. And we have two special guests today representing the Bronx and Harlem. Today, we'll have End of the Road, the new hit single by Slim Q featuring Young Sushi. Take it away.
Slim Q. Yeah. Told you, girl, it's gonna be forever. I know, baby. Whenever I sing this song, I know. Sing the song with me. New York City. Baby, this love we share, you know I'm always there. Next to you, if you can get me clear, I'm all up in your air. Next to you, this love we share is life, let's try to win this fight. Baby, every day will be your right, and I'ma give you what you like. Ooh, lady, if you treat me right, give you what you want, everything that you ask me for. If you love me back, do what you say, everything that you want me to. 'Cause baby, I know that the love that we share is so strong, it can never end. No way, we go be far to the end of the road. Baby, I know that the love that we share is so strong, it can never end. No way, we go be far to the end of the road, the end of the road, the end of the road. We go be far to the end of the road, the end of the road, the end of the road. Baby, my love is real, so tell me how you feel. It's okay. And let me take you to my crib. Together we can live. Not in today. We could be forever. I will do whatever to keep this love together, girl. Let me hold your hand, 'cause I can be your man. Together we can stand so strong. If you treat me right, give you what you want, everything that you ask me for. If you love me back, do what you say, everything that you want me to. 'Cause baby, I know that the love that we share is so strong, it can never end. No way, we gon' be far to the end of the road. Baby, I know that the love that we share is so strong, it can never end. No way, we gon' be far to the end of the road, the end of the road, the end of the road. We gon' be far to the end of the road, the end of the road, the end of the road. Face wise, you got God tripping, but tell him keep them laces tied. He know with Wi-Fi, still couldn't get no FaceTime with you. Cause you mind, other girls I never mind who her I be rolling, traveling, so they be calling all the time. But I'm trying to have that ring with you, so assist me with them asses that you was blessed with. From your mama, sweet that the both of y'all look bad. It's such a beauty for me, a bitch, and in them she's gonna be a savage. So when I come home and like, ooh, I know that you be the gladdest. I'm your deal, and the reason that your ex-man sick, I'm talking Professor X in the death bench. Cause in his mind, he know where your about to go to distance, so if love was the crime, I guess we get the license. Let's rock. Baby, I know that the love that we share is so strong. It can never end. No way. We could be far to the end of the road. Baby, I know that the love that we share is so strong. It can never end. No way. We could be far to the end of the road. The end of the road. The end of the road. We could be far to the end of the road. The end of the road. The end of the road. We could be far. Slim Q, Young Sushi, New York City. Told you, Platform NYC, I see you. Ha. Yeah, holla. DX, BK, Manhattan. Reppin' my city, yo. I got you. One love.
You are now tuning in to the Hit List Show.
Today on the Hit List Show, we have a special guest, Slim Q and Young Sushi. They just performed the hit single, End of the Road. Welcome, Slim.
Yo, thank you, Zainabu, for
Welcome.
having us here.
What's going on?
Welcome, Sushi. So, tell me a little bit about yourself, Slim.
Well, actually, I'm from Sierra Leone, West Africa, but I'm currently based in New York City, Bronx, you know. And there's something that I've been doing back home long time. So me being in New York here right now is like a blessing for me to pursue this dream and keep going. And fortunately for me, I'm meeting the right people that I'm working with. So I'm on this dream and I'm just keep going. Definitely that's the dream for me. Like that's what I really wanted to do all this time. So it's something I'm just doing, you know, because I want to see the end of it. So for me, like, it's a blessing.
Good, good.
Yeah.
So when did you start? Exactly when did you start?
Well, I can say since like the age of 13 years, I was doing this, you know. I already got an album back in my country, but like my main goal is to break into the international scene, you know what I mean? Because that's my dream, you understand? That's what I always want to do, like put myself up there. I don't have no limit, like, you know. Sometime in life you gotta go for the goal, so that's my wish. So this is something I've been doing for a while, and it's not today.
That's great.
Yeah.
And what about you, Sushi? When did you start?
Like just thinking about it though, really, I started like at age 3.
Wow.
The thought about doing this.
So music
So it
was your
just,
passion?
yeah, just a transition.
Right, good. So what are some of the projects that you guys are doing? Are you working together? I know that you're R&B and pop, and you're hip hop. So
Yeah.
tell me how you guys met up.
Well, actually, it's really funny. Was last year we met in Bloomingdale's. We was walking in Bloomingdale's. We got hired there as seasonal, and I met my man. So I was like, I'm a man. Like I always like to sing.
Can I tell the story though?
Yeah.
we was working at Bloomingdale's, and Slim, he was singing. So the song he was singing, the particular song, it was a song of his. But I was listening to the words, and I'm like, oh, that's hot. I'm like, yo, who's singing that? And he was like, it's my song. I'm like, nah, that ain't your song. So he was like, nah, for real. Then from there, we just spoke, and now we here.
Wow, that's awesome. So now you talk about Africa. How has being from Africa, or just being of color and from the diaspora, how has that influenced your music?
Well, for me, just as I told you earlier on, it's something that I already dream of. It's something that I already like have a passion for. It's not like even coming to America that make me want to do more. I already like want to do more. Even back there, it was just that it was not the right time. I was just kept trying until like it happened for me to come here. So that was the good part of it. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. But it's not something that, it's not because I came to America that make me want to do more or that really motivate me. I already got the motivation before coming here.
Okay.
You know
And
what
what about you, Sushi? How has your community or your environment or your just upbringing influenced your music?
All my music just comes from my life and my experience and my aspirations. They just come from everything around me and in me. So I don't know, it's just simple as that.
That's good.
Yeah.
So when do you guys think, do you both have albums that you're independently working on? Or
we're
it's
working on
collaborative?
projects.
Yeah, we're working on project. He's working on his album, and I'm working on mine too.
Yeah, it's
So-
more like a mixtape for me. I haven't even thought about my first album yet.
Right.
So.
So do you think you guys, what's your goal? Do you hope to get on like the local radio stations or TV, whether it's MTV, B.E.T? Do you aspire that those are your goals for like hopefully within the next year or two? Or?
I don't really set no goal for where I go. I'm just really just doing it at this point. Just doing my music, doing my videos, putting it out there for the people to see. Whoever like catches on, catches on. Like I don't really have no goal to where I want to go with it.
All right. So one last thing. What if you guys could tell the audience or to tell people, whether they're college students, whether they're here at Bronx Community or leaving college, or someone coming from Africa, what advice would you give them trying to pursue your career?
Well, for me, I would say like you gotta believe in yourself. Anything is possible in life. Cause me coming to America was like my dream since I was little, so it happened. You know, so anything you wish for, just go for it and work hard. I believe definitely you will make it. You know what I mean? No, nothing is like too late to do in life. It depends on you, your faith, and your dedication to what you want to do. So just keep going, don't stop. You definitely gonna be there. That's what I believe.
And for me, like whether you're in school or not, like just learn whatever it is you're trying to do in life. 150%, you gotta know it.
Great advice, great advice. So you hear that? So again, we thank you, Slim. We thank you, Sushi. We look forward to seeing you guys. Before you guys go, just tell the audience how we can find you, whether it's your website, email, Facebook, Twitter. Just give some shouts.
Well, right now, this song that I just performed, End of the Road, is on YouTube. So you can check it out, Slim Q, End of the Road, featuring Young Sushi.
Definitely.
Then you can check my Twitter, Slim Q So Real at twitter.com. You can check my Facebook, Slim Q. Right now we just start we're on the primary stage, but definitely this year we're gonna come up with a lot of stuff, videos, shows. So you can check this out for now and keep following me. Promise you, I will really do what I want, and I will really do what musicians supposed to do in the industry. I will create my own impact. Okay. That's all I gotta say.
How can we contact you, Sushi?
I'm on the Twitter wave, freshrawsushi.com. On my Twitter is at raw sushi, but my website is freshrawsushi.com. Check that out.
All right. So look for them, the Hit List Show. We thank them again for coming, and we look forward to seeing you guys. Good luck in everything.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Welcome back to the Hit List Show. I'm your host, Zain. Our second guest today is representing the Bronx. His name is Mr. Sesay. Welcome, Sayo.
Welcome, Auntie Zain. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Sesay. I'm from Sierra Leone, West Africa. I came from the city, which is called Freetown, which is from the colonial days. It's a free place for free people. That's how we came about being the kind of people who will be in our country. So today I'm here. I came in the United States in 2008 to pursue my dream, which is all about being educated and then able to give back to our people over there.
Wow, that's awesome. So tell me, are you a college student right now?
Yeah, I'm a college student at the Bronx Community College.
Awesome.
My major is accounting, and then this is my last semester, and I'm planning to transfer to Lehman College to pursue my bachelor.
Very good. So I know you're very active in the community and you're quite a popular man. Tell me, what's your role and title, and what do you do in the community?
Well, actually, I've been involved in community development services, wherein actually I find myself like a people person, and then I've been involved in student activities, how to help students, because it's like what I observe quickly when I enroll in Bronx Community College. A lot of first-year students, especially coming from high school, coming in, a lot of them do have the experience how to be like a college student. So in this case, you have to help them like counseling and how to be focused and do their studies based on their major they're doing. So as a result of that, a lot of students keep changing from major 1, 2, 3, and 4. At the end of the day, they wasted a lot of time. So now we'll be helping these students how to be focused on their major and what is good for them at the end of the day, so they can be able to get their things done.
So you're the president of your organization at school, and what's the name of your organization again?
My organization is the African Students Association. We actually there to push on with the culture of our Africa, and then how to able to expose them to students, especially for most of them that are born here that are not be proud that, oh, I came from Africa. So this is how we are about, like, able to sensitize and tell them this, you have to be proud where you come from, and at the end of the day, make sure you believe on yourself and know that, oh, Africa is the best side from anybody as long as you are black.
Good. How long have you been the president now?
Well, I became the president in 2010, and up to 2012, I'm president right now. And now we are having, like, 2 weeks from now, we have an election, so we're going to reinstate a new president, and then I'm going to move on to another 4 years college and start it all over again, what I've been doing there.
Great. Now, do you find that you have a lot of students participating in your group, or do you have to go out and find people to join your organization?
Well, actually, every semester has a different strategy how to go about it, because, like, we have, like, incoming student and outgoing student. So at the end of the day, the number of members keep fluctuating. It's going to be fall down because when a lot of students transfer to other schools. So the strategy we normally use, we'll have, like, welcome new students get together. Right. We're, like, going around sharing flyers, talking to them, telling them, like, we have the African students here, especially catering for African students, helping new kids in terms of their career, like tutorings, helping them how to choose their major and other stuff.
Now, do you guys connect with the other African student union groups in the other colleges, such as Lehman or Borough BMCC? Yeah,
that's the next move, because right now we have, like, every ASA in each CUNY schools. So now, but the thing is that we are not connected. So now, after we have this various organization in different schools, now the thing I'm planning, as I'm telling my other friends when I went to the fashion show in BMCC, we're trying to host a very big organization known as the Union of African Students, which means at the end of the day, things are going to come up. People are going to say, do you have organization that the government will be immediately reach to at least, like, they want to give help to students. So now, our next move is now forming the Union of African Students. So at the end of the day, we'll be moving around, connected each student from each CUNY college. At the end of the day, we can have things together and then be networking and talk to each other.
Great. So now tell me some of the projects and some of the activities that your organization has done on campus so far.
Well, actually, when I take over in 2010, the first thing I do, based on my experience for the past year when I was there, and it's kind of like there's a slap between students that are born here and students that came from Africa as immigrants, especially me. So in order for us to close the gap between these two sides of students, at the end of the day, most of us can come out there and then want to showcase ourselves. But a lot of them that are born here, no, I don't want to be like, I'm not African. I'm black, but I'm not African. So at the end of the day, we have to go there, try to sensitize them, tell them that you guys are born here, but you have to know what the American history is about African Americans. So these are the kind of way, like, we try to show. So the activity for like the African Parade, we did that in 2010. And which is on April, and then in 2011 we do the Miss BCC Beauty Pageant.
Wow, that's awesome. So you crowned the first ever Miss Bronx Community College. Wow. So how was that experience?
Well, actually, I think the experience, when I was in Africa, I was in the Institute of Public Administration and Management, University of Sierra Leone. We are doing, like, Miss Sierra Leone, Miss University over there, and then I was just like a freshman student in university. So it's all happened that I normally witness and be part of it and understand. So those experiences I get, I just like, you know what, let me just transfer these experiences here to like a dream for me, like, you know, because I can able to talk to people and bring them and tell them this is how we're gonna do. But the thing is, in our Africa, it's kind of like a little bit different, especially you find doing things in America here. So you have to a little bit move ahead and then see how things are gonna be changing around. So now, doing the beauty pageant is kind of like a very big experience for me. And then the president of the school called me in her office, said, you know, you did something here that never happened for this school. So I really appreciate it and I very have pride for you. So what's going to be your next move? I said, my next move right now, I'm trying to host the program I've already registered, having other arrangements with it, having hosted Miss University in New York City.
That's awesome. So now let the public know, how can we contact you, and do you have a website or email?
Well, yeah, we have on our school website, the African Student Association /BCC on Facebook. And then we have our contact address. Now we're trying to open a website right now where we can able to reach everybody. We have like videos, pictures, and everything be uploaded there, so people can able to reach us there and join our group. And now we're trying to link up other CUNY schools, and then we can be like networking with each schools from every university.
Well, that's awesome. So you heard it here first on the Hit List Show. African Student Union of Bronx Community College. Look for your student union in your local college. And again, Sal, thank you for being my guest today.
Thank you so much, Auntie Zan. I appreciate it.
Welcome back to the Hit List Show. I'm your host, Zain. Today we have a special guest. We already have given you talent, brain, and now the beauty. I'm going to introduce to you a lovely young lady. Her name is Adiatu Bangor. Welcome, Adiatu.
Thank you, Ms. Zainabu. Thank you for having me.
So now tell me a little bit about yourself, Adiatu. Who are you? Let the city know.
Well, my name is Adiatu Bangor. I came here when I was very young to the United States. I was born in Sierra Leone. I like modeling and acting and pageantry, but my goal is to become a pediatrician. And to do this with Ms. Zainab's help, to do pageantry, was an experience I will never forget. And I love the experience, and I can't wait to do my next pageant.
So you talk about being a pediatrician. So that means you're a college student. So
Yes.
That's great. What college are you in right now?
College of Staten Island, and CSI, also known as CSI in Staten Island.
And so when do you plan on graduating, or what year are you in now?
This is my first term, actually, and I'm 4 years, and then I have to go to like graduate, and then I have to go to medical school, so it's gonna take a while, but I'm willing to do it.
So you mentioned that you came here when you were young. Where are you from originally?
Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Great.
Which is in West Africa. Yeah.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about that experience coming here as a child and now as a young college student and a beauty queen.
Well, coming here was something very different. I actually did not want to come here. My dad and my parents was like, oh, it's an opportunity. You know, I was young and I didn't want to change from what I knew to something I did not know at all. Meeting new people, going to school for the first time in America was kind of difficult, but as I got older, I adjusted and got used to the system and got used to living here, and now I love it. So
that's great. So you're a New York City lady,
yes.
And now you also have been titled as Miss Sierra Leone. So tell us about that. Tell us your full title and when were you crowned?
Okay, my full title is Miss Sierra Leone, New York, and I was crowned on April 16th, I'm guessing. I'm going back. It should be April 16th. And yeah, that's basically about it. I was crowned in April.
So this April will make you about a year.
A year, yes.
As a beauty queen.
Yes.
And so this is your first, was that your first time ever competing in a pageant?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
It was.
So how is that experience now for a year? What does it feel like getting all the attention from the community, attention in New York City? What does that feel like?
I've never had like so many, like if people were to ask for me, nobody would have known me before this pageant, because I'm a quiet person. I keep to myself. I don't really go out as much as other people would to go out like every Friday, say, okay, let's go hit the club or go to a party. I'm a homebody. I like staying home. So before this pageant, if you would have asked for me, nobody would have known me. But now, I came here today, and all these guys that were here was like, oh yeah, I know you. You're Miss Sierra Leone. I was like, okay, wow. Because some of these people, I don't even know them, but they just come up to me and say, yeah, you're Miss Sierra Leone. I went to the pageant. I saw it. Or I heard of it. And yeah, you're very beautiful, smart, intelligent, and you deserve to win. I was like, oh, thank you.
That's very exciting, and it's very inspiring. So for young girls. So tell me, during, I know you're not supposed to tell everything that happens during the pageant, but what was that experience like, training to become a beauty queen? What did that feel like?
It was difficult. I mean, I'm usually used to modeling, but pageantry and modeling is two different, it's totally different things. Like modeling, you know, you bring your attitude to the stage, you want to work it, you want people to just want to look at you because you're bringing so much attitude. But modeling, pageantry, you have to relax and bring it down a little bit, you know, perky, like princessy, and you have to like have a posture when you're sitting, standing, you know. It was all, oh my God, I was falling asleep when Miss Natasha Beckley was teaching us. Oh my God, that night was it was long. We didn't go to sleep till like, what, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning? Wow. Up all night practicing to get it right, get our postures right, our walks right, get everything right, the speaking, everything. It's a lot.
So you mentioned someone very important that I personally know, but you mentioned Natasha Beckley. So was she also a beauty queen? Is she also from Sierra Leone?
Yeah, she is. She's from Sierra Leone. She's doing a lot for Sierra Leone, and I 2 thumbs up to her, kudos. Like, I love her so much. She's inspiring me actually, because like there's certain things I would like to do, but I don't know where to start. But with her, it's like, she does it because, you know, some people do it because, oh yeah, I want people to know me for doing this, but she does it because that's something she likes to do. And pageantry, when I've spoken to her, she loves pageantry. Like, she says, oh, she's going to school, but she will put school aside for a second and concentrate on her pageantry. And like, I love her for that, because she's a woman that goes for what she believes in and for her goals, and she just goes straight for it.
And now, when you mentioned about Natasha being your mentor, basically, do you think that pageantry will go far? Have you seen it go far for Natasha? Has she?
Yes, it's gone very far for her, and I've seen her on Miss Universe, Miss World? Yeah, Miss World. She was, oh my God, I don't know how she did it, because like I would be staged, so many people watching her, and then she's on TV and all that, but she did a fantastic job. And I want to go as far as she has gone. She has done a fantastic job.
So what would you advise young girls like you if they were interested in becoming into a beauty queen or into pageants or modeling or acting? What advice would you give to them?
Go for what you believe in. Like, when I was young, I always told my uncle, oh, I love modeling. He's like, yeah, you could be a great model. But then I got into modeling when I was about 15, 16 years old, and then I started acting because with modeling classes that I was taking, they also had acting classes. So I was modeling and acting. But to the girls, I just want to say, go for what you believe in. No matter what people tell you, you're too short, because I've gotten that so many times. You're too short to be a model. Your butt is too big to be a model. You know, all those other things. Just go for what you believe in, and don't let nobody stand in your way. Push through. That's all I have to say.
And that's awesome. And, you know, again, we commend Adiatu, because you've been in a couple of pageants, you know. Yeah. Miss Sierra Leone, New York, Miss New York, Miss Africa, New York, and now you're running for Miss Sierra Leone, USA. So yes. We really, that's awesome to be a young lady from New York City and also from Africa. We think, you know, that's tremendous what you're doing. And we hope that all young girls, you know, want to do these things where they know that they have an active social life, but then they also have a life that they go to college and they become something, and they chase their dreams. So that's awesome, Adiatu. So I really, really thank you for coming today. Before we leave, please let our audience know, how can we contact you, whether Facebook, email, give us everything. Okay,
I have a Facebook, Adiatu Bangura, and my email is adiatu.bangura@yahoo.com. I don't really have a Twitter or Tumblr or any other things like that, but basically if you want to reach me, that's where you can get me from.
And we hope to see you more on TV and in more pageants and on television shows, and we wish you all the best of luck. Again, thank you for being our special guest today on the Hit List Show. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for being on the Hit List Show. Thank you to all my audience. We welcome you back to our next show. Look out for the Hit List Show, where we'll give you everything that's the latest in the streets with fashion, music, what's going on the campuses, and just tune in.